Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Mr. Balealish and today we're going to do something very different. We are going to be introducing a new character, Michaela Schofield, the Zamorian thief. Do not worry, Minimus the Aquilonian is still alive and well, and his playthrough is going to continue as planned, but we are going to just make a quick one-off introducing Michaela Schofield. As you can see in the top right corner, we have the speedrun splits there. So this is going to be a character with the sole objective of fleeing the Exiled lands as fast as possible. So it's still in the thematic playground of the channel. So we are going to start a single player server in civilized difficulty so we do not drop items on death. That's an important part of the playthrough. Let's get going for the character creation. Michaela will be a female. She's going to be a female Zamorian. The religion doesn't matter, but we're going to leave it at Zath. The voice is a savage one. Head options. The face seems fine. The hair, let's put a shorter hair so it doesn't get in the way of all the thievering. Body features. She's going to be very petite. Okay. And a bit ripped. Let's give her a rightful name. So Michaela the Zamorian was arrested for singing bawdy ballads, defecating on a statue, ennobling. Okay, I don't understand what the first and the last one is, but defecating on a statue, I mean, we've all been there, right? Right? Okay. Moving on. Michaela here is a Zamorian thief. She is a very accomplished thief, but during her days she was arrested a few times. For that reason she developed a particular set of skills that allowed her to escape those prisons in a short amount of time. She became better and better at it the more she did it, and when she heard about the Exiled lands and its prison-like nature, she was intrigued and got arrested on purpose and took it upon herself as a challenge to escape the Exiled lands as fast as possible. So this is the first time she's going to be arrested and thrown into the Exiled lands, but probably won't be the last as we try to improve our time in future playthroughs. Let's confirm this, and the timer will begin after this loading screen. There we go. Okay. We're already doing some weird stuff. Okay, full disclaimer, this isn't my first attempt at Michaela. It's my fourth. My first attempt, the first boss gave me a legendary bow, and I cannot do anything with the legendary bow as part of the playthrough. So I had to restart. The second time, the zombie dragon kicked our asses. We didn't have enough heals to go through it, and we ended up giving up. Same thing with the third playthrough. We had to give up on the Serpent Man boss. We didn't have enough potions to go through the phantom, the illusions he summons, and we just had to give up on that run. Fourth run, we actually managed to get all the way to the end of the game. Those are the splits that you are seeing on the top right corner of the screen. So we did get all the way through, but the recording was damaged. I couldn't use the recording. It wasn't the awful time. That escape timer with the 14 hours, just I left it on. It was about 1 hour and 55 minutes. Let's start crafting our tools here. We need more stones. We should learn this, and the daggers. with our pickaxe. We should get some stone here. Okay. Get some more sticks whenever we can. We also should get as much aloe as we can because, as I said, a couple of my runs were... I had to give up on them because I actually ran out of potions and I couldn't proceed more. So let's try to avoid that as much as possible. Now, the first thing we should do is get to the crocodile boss and kill him. It's easier said than done. He's not a very difficult boss in terms of his attack pattern, but he does hit like a truck for someone wearing no armor at all. And we should make some potions if we get hit. I am following the path of Lobos Jr. or Lobos JR. He's a speedrunner, as I understand, a very good one. I am going to follow the path of a YouTube video I saw him do. It was in the previous patch, so I'm not sure if he had an advantage there or disadvantage. I would say a disadvantage because the new traits do make the character a bit stronger. He does go straight to the crocodile, but I want to stop by just ahead to fight this human boss up here. It's a one skull, and by doing so we do get a couple of pieces of medium armor. I mean, we might get just one piece, but it's still some medium armor, and he's always engaged on with these two, so it's not a difficult kill. Let's start bleeding this guy. Oh, she's after me. Okay. Let's get our stamina back. Okay. Now, we should get the hides. What the... What's happening here? I crafted the wrong hatchet. That's precious. Let's get the armors. Okay, so a couple of pieces, which is awesome. Let's throw that on the ground. We are not being efficient right now, but it's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Let's craft a bedroll now. We need more fibers and more sticks. Okay. So sticks we can get easily. And fibers, we do have some... Okay, this is what I wanted. The aloe also gives us fiber, so we might just take the advantage of that as well. This can go there. Now, can we craft it? Yes. Okay, 6 minutes. We are arriving at the crocodile boss. I think it took us too long, but it's not something that's going to make the world of difference in our run. Is that a one skull? That might make a big difference. No, he's not a one skull. Oh, he is. Okay. Ouch. Okay, the big boy is coming. Alright. This is a problem. But I want to deal with this. I don't want to reset because of this. This is for sure a big setback. But let's keep a level headed. Okay. This is a big mess, actually. Ouch. Let's drink. Okay, he's going to do the tail swipe. Okay, let's keep going. Get our stamina back. Okay, drink a potion. We actually killed the one skull. And now we can start our adventure against the giant crocodile. That was much rougher than it usually is. Now we need to just stay calm, keep our bleed stacks on him, and hopefully we will make up for a bit of the lost time. Our daggers are almost breaking, so just as we reach our 20 stacks, we can put some points into strength. What am I doing? Oh, shit. That was a big mistake. I didn't want to put my points into strength. Ah. Okay. I wanted to put my points into vitality, but that's okay. The first setback was a bit of bad luck in RNG. Okay, he's going to swipe, so we're going to get our vitality. That's it. So, if we do this nice and steady, we can still turn this around. Yes, 20 stacks of bleed. You just keep those stacks up, let the bleed do all the damage. Play it safe. There's ways that we can increase our DPS in this situation by also attacking with a sword in between, but with my skill level I think I'll just end up losing my bleed stacks more often than not, so it's actually going to hurt my DPS, I'm sure. Okay, he's going to go for the sweeping attack. Let's make some potions. Again. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just going to repair my daggers. Getting him away from those rocks as well. Anything that can mess up your pathing is a potential danger against this guy. He hurts a lot. Okay, but we have a good amount of potions on us. We have this fight more or less under control. We have to just keep chilling out, not make any mistake, not take any damage, and keep the bleed stacks on, and it's just a matter of time. And then we pray that the weapon, the legendary weapon we get out of this, is a very good one. Or at the very least a decent one. What we really don't want is a bow or a shield. There might be others that we don't want that I just don't know yet. Like the Sword of Crom would be atrocious, I assume. But I would try that. I wouldn't mind trying that run. It would be stupid. I mean, one swing drains all your stamina. It would be a cool title though. A speedrun with Sword of Crom. Okay, so this guy is halfway there. This is a chunky boy. I should have dodged that because that was a bit too close for comfort. Okay, he's going for the swipe. Let's repair. Can I make 3? No. If you take too long, when he turns, you get stuck in his head, and then his next attack will be very difficult to dodge. Because you're stuck in his head, so... Just keep the stacks on him. Okay, our first split is going to be slower, which is unfortunate. I did get a one-handed sword for those. I got a one-handed sword for those splits that you can see there, for those times. So I don't think the one-handed sword is the best weapon to do this. Oh, we also probably don't want daggers. Okay. Let's be careful, but try and maintain the stacks of poison on the big boy. Not poison, bleed, just because he's almost dead. But we have to be careful because his next bite might kill us. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, we didn't lose the stacks there, which was good. It was a close call, I'm sure. Okay, he's almost done. Okay, good, good, good. Seriously? Okay, we got the skeleton key. Let's hit this guy just to see what we get out of him. Sometimes you get potions out of those bosses. Okay, now we have to get going, get a weapon. We're going to throw this away, this, and this, and that. Okay, what weapon will we get? This is the main thing. Okay, we got an axe. An axe isn't bad. 57 damage, 0 penetration. The 0 penetration might be an issue, but the moveset of the axe is very good. So let's go with it. Now, next step is going to be Galaman's tomb, where we have to fight yet another giant crocodile. It is a bit easier than the one we just fought, but he has small friends around him. If we are careful, it shouldn't be a problem, but we do have to be careful. Now, this is a strength weapon, so the points we put in panically inserted into strength are not going to be lost on this character, so that's good. Just going to swim here, so let's put one there. Let's put points in grit. Just so we lose the aggro of that hyena. This little swim. Okay, there should be some aloe here that we want to gather. Okay, we're almost out of time for this split. But it's not the end of the world. We did get a one skull crocodile there that kind of messed up with our plans a little bit. Okay, Let's gather these crocodiles. Okay, we can gather the meat out of this dude. No meat? Okay, fair enough. Is that another boss? Fair enough. At least it wasn't in the middle of the big one. Ouch. Okay. Let's get our stamina back. Okay, now we can simply just get the jagged scorch stone and can throw this away, we don't need it. We can learn the torch. Oh, I'm stuck here, that wasn't good. Oh, we can update, so we lost 31 seconds on that one. Yeah, okay, it wasn't horrible, was it? How was it 31 seconds? Wasn't like 22 minutes? I'm not sure how this works. Oh shit. Am I counting for the undead dragon already? I already did the... Oh. I messed up my splits, didn't I? I guess it's fine if I remember to just press it after the undead dragon. I'm not a speedrunner, so I did mess that up big time. That's fine, I guess. What I want to do now is go there. Right? I believe so. Let's make a construction hammer. We need twine and wood. Okay. At least we know what we need. Let's craft this. Let's eat the grub. So here what we want is the bed. Okay. Now we will want to make a bed near the windswept ruins, so we can come back to it after we get all the scorched stone parts. Let's learn how to make the bed. The bed shaper, perfect. I also want to craft a campfire. And if we find, yeah, there's some kudos of a deer that we can get some meat out of. Just so we have some food with us during this playthrough. We could kill one more, but that guy's aggressive, so we're not going to mess with him. We have 13, should be enough for what we want. We need more stone and 5 twine, okay. So this guy came after us anyway. Need more wood. Okay, now we just put down the bed and the campfire. Let's put the meat here. Some wood. Start cooking. And that's what we need so far. We don't need anything else. We will take the meat. And hello, and now we can go onto this island. So this island should have another NPC that always drops medium armor pieces. So if we're lucky, we might get one of the pieces that we're missing. Hopefully. Okay, this is also the... okay, she's over here. Okay. That is perfect. Now we keep running. We can eat a filling meal. Okay. Let's put this there. Let's get some more potions crafted. Grit. Let's put some more grit to this faster stamina regen. See if it's an improvement to our time in any way. Was it here? I think here there was another guy Oh shit, that's a big boy, isn't it? I think it was. Oh, it's up there. Okay. I have to memorize this. So it's the right island, but the wrong part. Now I have a huge boss after me, which might. Okay, now let's run. Because he's coming after us. Can we jump into the water? No. No, we cannot. And we can put some shoes on. This one is 73, this one's 140. Okay, okay, good. Yeah, we go now to the lower staging area. After the lower staging area, we go to the upper staging area. There isn't anything to do in the lower staging area actually, so we just go there because it's part of the path. Should we go through there? Maybe we should without getting hit by tigers. Let's see if these guys are a big problem or not. Ouch.
Just as my cutlass was growing rusty.
You picked the wrong camp, mate.
Okay, I'm not sure. It wasn't worth actually. Usually I just swim that small section there. It's still after me, the tiger? Okay, let's eat something so we can get some more regen going. And we are going the right way. Now we're going to the upper staging area where we go into the passage. And in the passage we can kill a giant bug that gives us another scorched stone part or piece. Oops, that was a misclick. Let's make a proper torch. No, we went the wrong way. It's over there. Good. That's also not very good when we get lost in a run like this, but... Okay. Let's check the map to see. Yeah, we are going in the right direction right now. We are almost in the spider area. There we have to be careful not to get caught by the lunging spiders or the spitting spiders. They might cause a few issues. Okay, that's a spitting one. So we just zigzag around it. That's the trick. That's the secret. Just zigzag. See? Oh, that was a close one. Alright, now. This is the entrance of the passage. We can go down here. We have to kill some spiders here. We can actually get some. Okay. Let's eat the bugs. What is... Okay, that's a spitting spider. Okay. This is rough. We're losing a bit of time on this. I'm already pressing the wrong stuff. Okay, this is the one we want to kill. Okay, get stamina back, and then go. Perfect. Now, okay, we got the piece we wanted. Now we go back up. This is a good place to mine some crystal. There's a ton of it around. You get also some ichor from the spiders. Oh, not going to go through here. Seriously? Okay. From here, we are going to go to Buccaneers Bay. There we can... Oh shit. Okay. We still have enough to get up here, but it was unfortunate that we slid down there. There we get the last piece of the scorched stone, I believe, and then we have to go back to the sweeping... No, well, actually after that we kill the queen, the witch queen. And after the witch queen we go to the sand-swept ruins. We get the Scorched Stone repaired, and then we head to the zombie dragon. The undead dragon. So I'm actually not sure how this run is going, because I messed up the split timings. I have 27 minutes to kill the undead dragon. Not sure if that's reasonable or not. We'll see. I mean, as I said, there's not much pressure. It's just in order for us to create a baseline of a timing, so future attempts can get better and better, hopefully. I want to believe I'm going the right direction, yes. So right now you see snakes fighting spiders. That's... no thank you. I don't even want to look back. It's mostly birds. Birds are fine. There's two giant snakes right there, so we want to avoid those. I don't really know that camp up there very well, so I want to explore it in another playthrough. Maybe Minimus can pay them a visit. If I go, usually I don't go this way. I'm going to regret this, but if I go this way, is it slower? Because we do want to go to Buccaneers Bay. And instead of going around this rock, we can go on top of it? I'm not sure. And now we jump down. Is it feasible? I mean, I don't think we saved a whole lot of time, but ouch. The crippling is not good for our objective here. Now, here we have to make a run for it. We have to manage our stamina and make a run for it, not engage all the stuff. We need to get up there and kill the main boss. So the way we do that is by running across like madmen. And hopefully the... What are you doing? Shit. It's already going to crap. Okay, now...
Start running now, and I won't have to kill you.
There we go. Recover some stamina here. And keep running. Now, panthers are a problem. Yep, that's why. They're a big problem in this plan. There should be another one here. Okay, don't mind if I do. I'll go straight there. Don't cripple me, please. Thank you, I guess. It still hit me, but... And now, once we get up here, we try to lose the aggro of everything that we brought with us by just coming up here and hiding for a bit. Now, things should be losing interest in us, except for... No, Panther. I don't want to fight you, Panther. Go away. Yes, perfect. Now, this guy we can... Okay. Let's get the thing back up. I'm not sure what causes it to do that. Oh, he has a spear, douchebag.
You've got no chance, mate.
Okay. And we want this piece. Nothing else. Now, we want to be facing this way. Can we jump from here? Wish me luck. Alright. Now we just swim across this little crossing. We can see what we don't need from our inventory. Can make 5 more potions. And attributes, we can spend them in strength. Here the main problem with this weapon is that it has no armor penetration. So I know the last boss, the King Scourge, is going to be tough in that regard. I'm not sure how big a difference it's going to be. I mean, with the sword only had 9% armor pen, so not sure if this is going to be a lot better or a lot worse. The moveset is better, but the pen is, well, it doesn't have any penetration. So. I'm also not sure about the armor of the zombie dragon. Not sure if he has a lot of armor or not really. So we want to get to this point of strength and then fast healer, not really needed. The defensive posture from the expertise might not be bad. More damage. Well, the combo master we need for sure, especially with this weapon. Okay. We are arriving at the temple of the Witch Queen.
The bracelet you wear marks you my enemy. Dagon will protect me.
I'm assuming this guy has a lot of armor, right? It's not going too bad. So these lasers don't do a lot of damage, but they do knock you down. So if you're fighting this guy, you should try and avoid them. Ouch, just like that. Now I showed you what not to do. Get the stamina back up. Okay. Now she's coming down here and she's going to fight us. We have to be careful because if she gets a combo in, it's a lot of damage, but we should be able to handle her. It's not too difficult. We can keep her staggered for the most part. But if she gets into attack animation, she gets the hyper armor from those attack animations. And we have to try and dodge those. Yeah, see, like that. But then we can go straight back in. Okay, we did it. And now we remove the bracelet. Character, remove bracelet. Yes. And we respawn on our bed. And we don't stop the segment because we are on the right segment right now. Okay, so here we are at the bed. We pick this up. And we pick up the hammer and the food. The rest we can leave it there. Now we have to go to the sand-swept ruins. Repair the scourge stone. Kill ourselves again. Now there's these guys, these panther things. They are nasty. So I'm going to avoid aggroing them. I'm going to this side because that one is fighting. So maybe it doesn't care too much about me. Okay, that worked. Now we should take a wide right here because there's some more of them up there on the arc. I'm not sure, but I don't think 10 minutes is enough to get to the zombie dragon and kill him. I don't think we'll be able to beat that time. Which is unfortunate. Okay, it's done. Now we go character, remove bracelet, yes, and respawn at the bedroll. We pick these up and go up in the direction of the sinkhole. I need something to get some regen going. You're going to have to dodge some hyenas up here, but that's fine. I shouldn't have left my stamina drain all the way down. Run away from the spiders now. Now, the jump down to fight the zombie dragon is rough. Hopefully, we won't mess it up. Uh-oh. Ouch. Alright. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We should drink. And we should make some more potions. Okay, that's not a problem. And now let's go down here. Right, now we aggroed the douchebag over here. Who was it? Was this dude? Alright, and we messed that up. I'm not sure what I'm doing to press on that window. Now we have to hurry up and finish up this dragon. Okay, stamina back. Oh, that was close. Okay, we are out of stamina. Let's recover it quick. Go swipe. If he keeps doing those attacks, I'm an epi gamer. He's doing his tail swipe a lot, which isn't good for our DPS. Okay, we dodged that one, just barely. Another time? Jeez. Okay, running out of stamina was dumb of me. Almost halfway there. Ouch. Okay. Now he's going to try and breathe some fire on us. Okay, now drink a potion, so we're not close to dying. Okay. Not sure what he's doing, but he's getting close to some skeletons, and I don't like that. Let's bring him closer to the middle. He's going to breathe fire. Okay, stay focused on this fight. And we should be fine. Okay, he's going to swipe. If you get hit by 2 of those 3 attacks, it is rough. It might kill you right away. Ouch, okay. No. Okay, drink. Okay. Going to swipe. Okay, that's going to breathe fire probably. No. Let's drink. Going to swipe. I'm going to drink another potion. Okay. That's fine, we didn't get hit by the fire, that's the main thing. He's swiping a lot, so that's hurting our time as well. The weapon's doing great, I believe. Not sure the amount of armor this guy has, but the weapon's doing okay. He's going to swipe. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, this would be such a bad way to die. Okay. We got the demon blood, we got everything we needed. Let's stop the segment and remove bracelet. And then go to the bedroll. So now we keep running. Let's attune to an obelisk. I'm not sure if you get a lot of XP for that or not. Okay, let's eat to get some regen going. Not sure how many potions do we have. Let's check. Shit, how many? 5. 5 is not enough. I'm not comfortable with those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. Actually, I do have a lot of potions on me. So... okay, so I'm just going to... not going to stop to gather more. That's my point right here, is that wherever ALO I cross, I will pick just once and keep running. But I'm not going to go out of my way to pick more ALO than we need. So here's one. You just... Let's bring the torch out. It gives us more light than that axe, so it's getting nighttime. Now I want to go to the Chaos Mouth, set up a bed there, and then did we pick up the bedroll? Yes. Come on. I think we did, didn't we? Yes, we did. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. Michaela's places to be. She made a bet that she would do this under 1 hour and 50 minutes. She's also a gambler, apparently. Just keep running. In my last attempt, I just, like a big sandstorm just passed through me here. Just barely missed it. It was very dramatic. I'm just a little bit, still a little bit pissed off that I lost that footage. Now this is cool. We can climb with a little bit of light thanks to our axe. We don't need this anymore. Just extra weight we don't need, that we do. Let's put these there. What else don't we need? We won't need those. Anyway, it's a bit irrelevant. We might craft this. We don't have chest armor. It's not going to give us a lot of armor, but it might give us better than nothing, basically. Just keep running. You do have to go through a lot of this map for this objective. It makes sense. You finish the game. You would have to visit most of its corners. It's such a pretty map as well. It's a pleasure to run here. Before horses were introduced, you had to run everywhere on the map. Those were the good times. Okay. Okay. Okay, just after this ridge, we're going to place our bedroll down. And then we proceed for the Barrow King. Okay, we should be able to put it down somewhere here. Yep. That's perfect. And now let's go through the Mounds of the Dead. Not sure how we're doing in terms of time. I'm not sure how long I need to get there. The Barrow King is a very easy boss to kill. So the 128 is freaking me out a little bit because of the travel time, not because of the actual boss fighting. He also doesn't strike me as someone with a lot of armor, so if we keep attention to our stamina, we're doing the most we can to improve our time. Okay, we should try and cross the Mount of the Dead from the bottom. I think that's the best way to get there as fast as possible. Let's be careful here with the Sumerian Berserker. No, that was kind of close. Now, the Barrow King tomb should be straight ahead. Hopefully. Yes, it is. Okay, that jump was a lot more epic in my mind. It didn't go as planned. I imagined something like this. Well, that wasn't exactly it either. I think I aggroed a lot more than I should have because of the second example of the jump. Okay. Let's get the X out. I think 3 minutes to kill this guy is enough. He doesn't do a lot of damage. As you can see, we can just face tank him. In opposition to other bosses where we have to be really careful. Now, running out of stamina is a bad idea against any boss. Okay, he's dead. I didn't plan to do that, but it works. Okay, now we take the bracelets off. Character, remove bracelet, yes. And we stop this. And we spawn in our bedroll. Now, after this guy, it's the volcano dude. Right? Yes. Barrow King. For that, we should get some ice from up here, and then we're going to go into the volcano from the... we're going to go into the volcano from the dragon mouth entrance. We should get some ice here. A little bit more than we actually need, so if we die, we don't have to come back here to mine some ice. And then we go down here and keep running to the dragon mouth. Okay, let's unequip this. So it's ice there. Craft some more potions. How many do we need? 6. Okay. So we have potions, ice, then potions. I'm going to put the X out. Like so. The pickaxe, I don't think we're going to need it anymore. I'm just going to keep it for sentimental reasons. This is one of the entrances to the volcano. It's called the Dragon Mouth, and it gives you probably the fastest access to the Well of Skelos. I'm just going to eat some ice right away. Now that is the well of Skelos. They're at the distance. We should go all the way down here. So that cooling down buff is from our ice, and it's very important that we keep that up. Otherwise, the temperatures in the volcano can drain your stamina very fast and can actually damage you if it gets too bad. And it does get bad if you don't eat the ice. It does get bad unless you have some very good temperature insulating our armor. So, but that's not our case. We have a bit of a medium armor, and that's about it, which is better than what most speedrunners do. They just come here naked, or at least the one I've seen. Okay, right here we keep going. We're just avoiding content until we get to the boss. I don't think these guys attack us, but we do run into some snake men here, some serpent men. A human. Sounds like he kind of wants to die, which is a bit weird, but okay, now we jump down here. This is not the normal path. Normally you go through a bunch of content to get here, to get to the boss. We're going to eat something because if we get damaged we cannot climb. Alright, now I'm going to drink a potion to play it safe here, because we have to jump this lava river. Okay, we managed to do that safely, and this one. Okay, we did take unnecessary damage there. We are going to make 2 more potions, or 3, because we're going to drink another one. We want to be full life, because we don't want to play with this part, to mess around with it. Yeah, let's get our weapon back. Hopefully our weapon doesn't give any heat, does it? Well, it doesn't say it does, so. Okay, this is a very important part of the playthrough. This axe, I think it's a good weapon for it. I don't think these guys have a lot of armor, but let's see. I am the last of my kind, okay. Okay, wasn't too bad. We took a lot of damage. We also dealt quite a bit, and we have potions, so. Okay, let's drink another one just to play it safe. Let's kill these 2 first. Okay, now where are you going to send the other guys? Okay, drink another one. Yeah, we just want to play it safe. Okay, drink. Should be 1 more at least. Okay, drink. Not sure if there's one more. No. Let's go for this guy. Sometimes he just falls down and dies. Yep, he just fell down and died. And we are going to remove the bracelet. Yes, and bedroll. So, did we improve the time? We improved the time by 2 seconds? I don't think that's very good for us. Mainly because this next boss is going to have a lot of armor. And he might be an issue. I really did think we did the Serpent Man part quite flawlessly. It was faster than my last run. I'm not sure. I mean, the start of the run really screwed us over a bit because of the extra crocodile one skull that was in the area. Well, let's see. I mean, we have to kill the King Scourge. After killing the King Scourge, we will see our time. I don't think we took like 15 minutes or 14 minutes to kill the King Scourge, right? Seems a bit excessive. Ruins of Xulon. Okay. We are going to throw the ice away just so we don't accidentally drink it. We have the stony stone. That's the stone the guy stole from the Isle of Sipta. So the lore of the Isle of Sipta is basically the Serpent Man betrayed the other elder races, and they had this stone powering their maelstrom. Ouch. And the Serpent Man decided to come here to the volcano and betray them by bringing the stone with them. And so the elder races that remained in the Isle of Sipta were kind of screwed over. Somehow they got another stone that was a bit flawed, so it doesn't function as properly, but still. So these Serpent Men were a bit of a douchebag, of the douchebag kind. I don't feel bad for them. Now here we need to go get the ancient key first. Luckily we have farmed enough hearts of the King's Scourge to make cool weapons to know this dungeon quite well. So if we want the ancient key, we just go straight here. I still get lost from time to time, don't get me wrong, but that's because of my incompetence. Oh, he broke my helmet. Damn you. And I think this door here... Then we have a curve to the right that goes into this room. And we get the key. Running out of stamina is not a very good idea here. I'm sure there's a better, after getting the key, I'm sure there's a more straightforward way to get there. But this is the way I know. So I'm going to take it. I mean, it's here and then turn into the thingy. I'm sure there's a passage there. I have to explore that in the future because it's one of the places where I might easily save some time. Like, I think there's a door there and might be a door over here somewhere. Anyway, right now we're just going to fight the King Scourge. Hopefully we won't die. Last time we actually died against this guy. What are you going to do? Yeah, that's the combo that really gets us. Let's hide from here from him. What are you going to do here? Right, and now? Shh. That last attack hit me. I can't believe this. Okay. Now we go straight. We go straight there. That sucks so much. If I did this fight well, I need to learn how to do this fight well. Usually when I do this fight I have thralls and epic armor, so I'm really not too concerned about his damage. But I should be in this case where I have a crappy armor, so let's see if we can not be too greedy. We can still beat our time if we're not greedy. Okay, big boy. Okay, let's get away from that attack. That deals a lot of damage. Hide here, heal up. Ah, this is not good. The reach on that attack, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy is really screwing me over. I need to find a way to deal with them without losing this much time. Come on. Yes, that's the attack I want. Ah, yep, I had it. Jesus, why am I greedy? That last attack is brutal. It deals a lot of damage. I have to bait his weaker attacks and then go in. Okay, just focus now. Hey, buddy. Jesus. Right off the bat, right? Okay, just do the lunging attack, please. Lunging attack, please. Jesus, okay, okay. That's how it is, that's how it is. I mean... Jesus. Okay, lunge at me, please. Ouch, okay. Thought I could dodge the last part of that attack. Apparently not. Alright. Okay, we got it. Now we remove bracelet, yes, and we spawn at the bed. Okay, now we just try and make the 155. Not sure if we can. I'm assuming we can, but we could have improved a lot in that Kinscourge fight, and we didn't improve on it. Leaves me a little bit sad, to be honest. I completely messed up the Galligan's Tomb thing with the Witch Queen time. I'm not sure what I did there, but the main thing is the last split. So if we do under 155, it's still an improvement. Also, we did take a thumbnail shot at the end of this bridge, and we're going to do it again. And then all of our runs, unless it's like a world championship run, which by this performance, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. So let's just do the vanity cam. Oh, she's looking so good. Let's take the weapon out. Yeah, that's perfect. Now print screen. And now let's get out of the exile lens. This, and this. And now you use this. And that is it. 154. For some reason, the weapons are always floating there on the right. But look at her. Michaela is crossing the ghost fence. And she's free once again. I'm really enjoying Michaela because it's a lot of fun to try and finish the game as fast as possible. 154, I know it's not a very impressive time. Bear with me, I'm not very good at this. But I do hope to keep improving. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and as always, if you want to comment, use the comments below. Any suggestions are always welcome. And thank you for hanging out today. Hope to see you next time.